Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. It is Wednesday, so it is weigh-in and weight loss topic day. We will start, as always, like we do, with my weigh-in. I was down 0.6. I didn't lose the whole pound I gained last week, so I'm a little bit bummed about that, but you know what? I didn't gain any, so that's okay. It was a weird week. It's a really weird week. I was very picky, very snacky, and not like my mindset wasn't, it was, what's the word I'm looking for? Mindless eating. I just wasn't thinking, like when I was grating cheese for the tacos or grating cheese for an omelet, I was putting some in my mouth, and that is not like me. I don't do that. And that's how I was last week. So very snacky, I don't know, had a lot on my mind last week, so maybe the stuff on my mind was taking over what should have been on my mind. I don't know. I'm not looking for excuses. I'm not making excuses. I'm just telling you I was snacky or mindless eating last week. So I guess I should be happy about the 0.6. But this week I'm trying to be much more mindful. Just trying to really rein it in and think about before I put it in my mouth. So we will see. We will see what kind of week I have. We have, as far as busyness, we got a lot of eating out this week. Friday night, today is Wednesday, making a new dinner tonight. Tomorrow night, making dinner. Friday night, we are going out to dinner with our besties to an Indian restaurant. I have never had Indian food, so I have no idea what the calories are like on Indian food. I do not like spicy, not even a little bit. So everybody's telling me to get the butter chicken. That just sounds really high in calories, but I generally only eat half when we're at a restaurant, so that should be fine. Saturday, we're home all day. We have pinochle at my brother's, but that's eating out. And then Sunday, we are out all day. We are leaving early in the morning and going down to see Adam and help him sort of move out. That's all still up in the air. I guess we'll all learn what's going on this weekend. And we are going out to dinner on Sunday to a Mexican restaurant, and I generally get fajitas. So that's, I know I'm fine with that. So, what else? So it's going to be a trying week, but the cat. I just need to stay focused and really just keep my mindset where it needs to be. So, and I also did not drink a lot last week, and I can feel it. My fingers are puffy, my ankles are a little puffy. I feel like my face is puffy, and that's what happens when I do not drink enough. And I am making it a point. Yesterday, I made sure I drank, and I'm going to continue that today. I'm going to make sure I get my water or green tea. I count that because it's unsweetened green tea. So I'm going to make sure I get that in. So water and staying mindful this week. So that's my plan. So let's move on to our weight loss topic, and it is how to bridge the gap between want to and will do. I know what to do. I just don't do it. Amen. That first line right there, my friends, we all know. We all know what we have to do. It's just executing it. And guess what? I'm guilty as charged. Feeling seen? Same. Next time you set your sights on something, think about exactly what you want to accomplish and how. Then ask yourself a few questions to turn those intentions into actions. Try this. How many steps will it take to achieve your goal? 1, 2, 3, or more? If it's going to take 3 or more steps to achieve your goal, break down your goal into smaller goals and focus on one step at a time. Consider the circumstances you'll be in at go time and how will you feel. So like I just said, not knowing, like I told you, I don't look at this at all ahead of time. My goals for this week are mindfully eating, less picky, and getting my water in. They are my two goals. So do I need to break it down into smaller? Not necessarily, but I will. Because I think smaller goals are definitely helpful. So what will I do? What will I do to get my water in? Well, I will definitely keep it in sight. I will keep it on the kitchen counter because that's where I do spend most of my time. And I will also have it in something portable. A lot of times I just drink out of a mason jar or drink out of a regular drinking glass. I am not one to drink out of like the insulated tumblers or stuff like during the day, unless I know I'm going somewhere. I just like a drinking glass or a mason jar. But like today I know that we are going to the park and things like that. So I will put it in something portable. I will put it in my insulated stainless steel tumbler. And I will make sure it is available. I will make sure it is full all the time, and I will make sure it is available all the time, and I will make sure it is in front of my face. Because I'm going to tell you, if I don't put it there, I don't think about it. But if it's sitting there, I will sip and sip and sip and sip. So that is definitely one way I will break down my smaller goal, break it down to achieve my goal, make it a smaller goal. And my smaller goal is to have it in front of my face and have it portable today. The mindless eating, I will just, like every little thing that I touch, I will remind myself. Like if I give the babies pretzels, I will remind myself, Joni, you don't need a pretzel. If I am, this morning when I was grating up the cheese for Doug's breakfast sandwich, I said, oh, well, wait a minute. You're not going to put any of this cheese in your mouth because, you know, it's 6 o'clock in the morning and you don't need it. So I was, I know it's only, a little bit of time, but I did good. And I was able to remember that I needed to remind myself. Then it says, consider the circumstances you'll be in at go time. How will you feel? Will you feel calm, rested, ready, and excited to tackle those? Or will you be tired, stressed, distracted, and meh? If you're calm, rested, ready, and excited, then you're going to be fine. And that's how I am. Like when I don't have a great week on the scale, it really motivates me. And I was a little, I know a loss is a loss. And I know that. And I tell you that all the time. I was just hoping to get that pound that I gained last week completely off this week. That was my little goal and it didn't happen. So I'm a little bummed. Not completely, because 0.4 that I didn't get off could be the difference between going to the bathroom. It could be that I feel a little bit puffy. I'm not worried about it. I just, So I'm excited. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to have a great week. But if you're not, if you're like, oh my gosh, I've been on this weight loss journey for so long and I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of counting calories. I'm tired of counting points. I'm just tired of watching everything I eat. And I'm going to tell you something. We all get like that. And if you say you don't, well, once in a while, we all do. I'm sure there are some of you, and I'm thinking of a couple, who never get like that, who are always on plan, who are always motivated and always on point. You know who you are. But the majority of us, once in a while, just get that, I just wish I could eat whatever I wanted and not worry about it. We do. I know I do. So if you start feeling like that, try modifying your goal to one you realistically want and can do. So, let's use my favorite topic, exercise. If your goal is to move more and you say, that's it, I'm getting up in the morning and I'm going out at 5:30 and I'm going to run 3 miles, and you've never run before, that is not a realistic goal. You are going to feel stressed. You are going to feel tired. You're going to feel distracted, and you're going to feel meh about it. You can't just do that. But if you make the goal, you know what? I haven't moved in a while. I'm going to get up, and after I get dressed, I'm going to go outside and I'm going to walk around the block 1 time. And if it feels good, maybe I'll walk around the block 2 times. That, my friends, is the realistic goal. That is the goal that maybe will get you excited and motivated and keep it going. If you set yourself up for failure, you're not going to succeed. You need to set yourself up for success. And setting yourself up for success is just tackling those small little things, baby steps, realistic steps that you can stick with. It is. It is. Picture any barriers that might get in your way and how will you overcome them? So going back, I know I'm flipping around a lot, but going back to the water intake today, our plan, it's going to be a beautiful day here in the Dirty Jers. Our plan is to go to the park. Well, you know, I've all told you before that because I have a little bit of issue with swelling, I take a water pill. And it is like very, very, very low dosage. But one thing you might not know about a water pills do not work unless you drink water. You can take all the water pills in the world, but if you don't drink, they do not work. You have to drink to expel that water, to expel that liquid from your body. Anyway, so I try to drink a lot. I'm not always successful. Do as I say, not as I do. Well, you know, that's my goal for today. Well, we're going to the park. There's no potty at the park. And when I gotta go, I gotta go. So how will I just say, well, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to drink my water today. No, I'm not going to do that because that would be detrimental and that would just be a cop-out. And face it, we're all good at the cop-outs. We are so good at making excuses. So good. And I'm right there with you. I'm not lying, my friends. I am right there with you. I am human and I make excuses. But you can tell when you're making an excuse or you're giving a reason. There's a fine line. 9 out of 10 times it's an excuse. I'm old. My metabolism's bad. I'm in menopause. I'm perimenopausal. My knees hurt. I can't walk. My feet hurt. I can't walk. It's raining. I don't like walking on the treadmill. It's bad weather. I don't like exercising inside. There's a million excuses and you can make them all. But next time you make one, stop and listen to yourself. Stop and listen and be honest. Be honest. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled program. So the barriers and how will you overcome them? Well, my plan is we're going to go to the park a little bit early. So I am not going to drink a lot this morning. I am going to wait till we come home and then I'm going to start drinking my water for the day, my unsweetened tea for the day, whatever it is I plan to drink. I'm just going to delay it. I'm still going to do it. I'm just going to delay it a bit because of our plans. Now, if we were going somewhere like Chuck E. Cheese or somewhere, where there was a bathroom, I wouldn't delay it at all. I would just suck it up and have to go to the bathroom 3 times while we're out. That's fine. So you have to modify sometimes. You have to figure out a way to get over those barriers that are going to stop you from reaching your goal. Don't let those barriers stop you. Stop with the excuses and stop with the barriers. Find a way around them. Find a way around them because we all can. And like I said, I am number one girl for making an excuse sometimes. And I need to try to stop that and just suck it up and face the consequences. I got to be honest with you. I was a little nervous getting on the scale this morning. I was. Because like I said, I knew I had a rough week. I knew I did. And I really thought I was going to see a gain. But what would not getting on the scale do for me? It would give me a false sense of, you probably did okay. Yeah, whatever. No, I need to face it. If I've done the work and I've done the damage, I need to face that number on the scale. Now, I know it is just one metric of weight loss and one metric of a healthy lifestyle, but it's a pretty important one, and I'm not going to lie about that. So you just need to face it. If your barrier is the scale, just suck it up, buttercup, and do it, because not getting on there is not going to help you. It's going to give you a false sense of security. So just do it. Just do it. So I don't know where that came from. So, the barriers that they say is, time, certain foods, working out, to-do lists. So based on your answers of barriers and motivation, how confident are you in accomplishing your goal? You've got this. It's a toss-up or not very. So if you've got this, go. Just go do it. Go do it. It's a toss-up. Tweak your goal to help boost your confidence. Maybe that includes lowering your goal a little bit. Maybe instead of drinking 64 ounces of water, maybe if you don't drink any, you're going to try to get 32 in, half of it. Tweak your goal and then build on that goal. Rome wasn't built in a day. Marathon runners didn't go out and run 26 miles the first time they ran. And we are not going to go out there and be perfect. Build on it. Learn from your mistakes. Celebrate your successes. You're not very confident. Adjust your goal. Think small and simple. And I'm going to be honest with you. Adjust your thinking. Because stinking thinking is not going to get you anywhere. If you are so negative that you say, I'm not going to be able to do it, then you're not. You're building yourself up for failure. If you tell yourself you're not going to do it, you're not. Build yourself up the other way. You know what? I might not be able to do 64 ounces of water, but I'm doing 32 and I'm going to make sure I do it. Those kind of things. Get tough with yourself. No coddling, tough love. You know. So it says, let's dive a little deeper. It's easy to feel super optimistic and inspired when thinking about routines or goals on your weight loss journey. You envision your best self, working out, eating great foods, cooking healthy meals. It's great. Then life is like, work throws you for a loop, you forget something at the grocery store, and you remember that you actually hate cooking. Soon your brain chimes in, why can't I just follow through? Why do I keep self-sabotaging? We've all been there. The experience is so common, in fact, behavioral scientists gave it an official name. Intention-action gap. The disconnect between what we want to do, our intentions, and what we actually do, our actions. I'm pretty much a pro at that. But you can bridge the gap by thinking through goals from the beginning. Consider the how, the who, plus the what else is happening now, how will I feel and deal with it, and make sure you're able to make your path extra doable. Your path to those goals extra doable and maybe even life-proof. Yep, we're telling you to stack the deck in your favor. Then instead of lamenting how you don't do what you set out, you'll be celebrating your success. Friends, no one can force you to do anything you don't want to do. You need to force yourself. I can sit here and tell you 100 times to move your body, to drink your water, to choose good, healthy, whole foods, to put the crap foods away, to not buy the crap foods. But you know what? I am not there with you. I am not holding your hand. I am not holding a knife to your head. It's on you. You can listen to me. I can motivate you, but you have to do the actions. And without the actions, there's not going to be any success. So think about that. Think about starting small on the actions and building them into habits. Think about what could get in your way. Most of the time, the things that get in my way is me. I get in my own way. I do. I get in my own way. And no one's to blame but myself. So I'm already thinking, it's Wednesday. We're going out to dinner Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm already thinking about each one. I'm already thinking about what I want to do. The example I want to set for not only myself, but for those around me. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, my friends. But that is it. That is the weight loss topic for today. That is my weigh-in for today. So thank you so very much, as always, for taking time out of your busy day. I know we are all so busy, and the fact that you take the time to watch my videos means the world to me, my friends. It really does. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment below. Let me know how your week's going. Let me know what your biggest stumbling block is lately. And if you know someone that could benefit by this video, please feel free to share it on your social media, share it in your weight loss meeting, share it wherever you feel comfortable. I will leave a few videos right here. And that is that. I will see you all probably tomorrow for a full day of eating, maybe 2 full days of eating. So we'll see what happens. Thanks again, my friends. I love you all so much, and I will talk to you all in my next video.